Hi everyone, I'm JD. This is Reporting Live 34. Thank you for watching. Let's talk about numbers. Actually, no, let's apologize. Before I start talking about my numbers and my recent weight loss, I do want to apologize for not bringing you guys a video as regularly scheduled as I was before. With that in mind, before we jump into the 6 things, let's talk about numbers. My last video, I weighed in at 263 pounds, and in this video today on March 18th, 2018, I weighed in at 250 pounds, which is a 13-pound weight loss. Yeah. Love the camera. Okay, so let's talk about the 6 things that you need to know. 1, working night shift. I am a daylight person. I work a daylight shift. I work typically like a 7 to 3:30 job. And working a night shift, you are totally off every normal routine that you've ever had. You're off your sleeping schedule. You're off your eating schedule. You're off your snacking schedule. You're off your workout schedule. You're just totally off. So it was difficult to eat off schedule because when I woke up at 4 p.m., I kind of wanted breakfast, but it was 4 o'clock, so it's kind of like approaching that dinner hour. So that was a little bit difficult. But I brought food with me to the hotel. I stayed at a Marriott, and there's like a little kitchenette there. So I brought some strawberries. I cut those up and put them in little containers, so I was able to take to the hospital with me and, you know, still stay on my phase 2 diet at that point. I brought flavored water with me as well, just so that I can have on hand so I would stay hydrated at all times, and it's a lot easier to drink it when you have it, right? Right. Okay. So I worked 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., so when I woke up at 4, it was kind of breakfast for me. We did dinner some nights, and then a lot of times jumping into number 2, eating out. A lot of what I took for lunch or ordered for dinner, I split half of that, or at least more than half of that, and I ate that again around midnight or 1 a.m. And then when I left the hospital after my like 14 plus hours, because we had some long days, I got back to the hotel and I stole some yogurt. Shh, don't tell Marriott. And then I was able to just throw that in the fridge, and I was able to bring that back to the hospital with me so I can have something quick and something easy to eat, because it was hard to eat salmon and some other stuff at odd hours. I just wasn't hungry. So I was able to at least eat my strawberries, yogurt, and my water, in addition to some protein drinks that I bought as well. All right, so eating out, like I said, it's getting easier because I just pack more than half of what comes to the table when it arrives, and that's usually lunch or dinner the next day. Most importantly, I've been eating a lot of salmon and chicken. That's just my go-to. I'm not a big red meat fan. I never was, but every now and then I will have a burger-ish. Now most certainly less than a full burger because I just can't eat a lot. I'm still eating about 3 to 4 ounces per meal, which is not a lot, but I'm completely satisfied at that. Number 3, all cleared. So I had my 2nd month follow-up visit with Dr. Ide, and basically I was progressed to a phase 3 bariatric diet. So what does that mean? I mean, you can look at the book. It's pretty much eating your protein first. Then if you're still hungry, you can fit in some veggies, and then fruit, and then other carbs or anything else on the plate. But the most important thing that you need to eat on that plate first is your protein, and good protein sources as well. So make sure you're selecting your lean meats. And pretty much at that point, I'm really full after eating just a little bit, so I usually don't have the opportunity to get in the fruits and the other veggies and everything else that's on the plate, so I usually take that with me. I do use MyFitnessPal to log mostly all of my meals. Now, I will say one thing. I'm not 100% on it, but most days, I'll say maybe 5, even 6 days out of the week, I'm pretty good with logging my meals. I do set reminders so that I remind myself to log my meals by 8 a.m., by 2 p.m., and then by 8 p.m., just so I have enough time to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because I don't always eat them at the same time. So that gives me the opportunity to say, hey, you missed logging your meal, go ahead and log it. So that's really helpful as well. So if you want to follow me on there, I'll post information at the end of this video so that you can follow me on MyFitnessPal and we can be friends. Okay, Number 4, a typical day of what I eat. So I'm going to show you guys some screenshots here because I'm not going to bring my entire kitchen to my dining room and to show you what I eat. So for the most part, in the morning, I do have the Carnation Instant Start Breakfast, which is about 130 calories. I will have butter balls, turkey bacon. It's like 25 calories a slice. Usually like 3 to 4 slices of that in the morning. And I also have about 3 ounces of egg whites. Now that I make in advance the night before, so that in the morning I have it packed and ready to go for work in the morning. Lunch. For lunch, I typically will have 2 mozzarella sticks. They're about 70 calories each. And then I'll wrap pepperoni around it, like the sandwich pepperoni. And that is super yummy, super delish, and I'm completely satisfied after that. If I'm still hungry after that, I usually will have maybe like a handful of grapes, not even a cup, but just a handful, and sometimes a Greek yogurt. I always keep those in the fridge at work just as a go-to if I am hungry. And then dinner. For dinner, I typically have a 3 to 4 ounce portion of salmon and the bird's eye, throw it in the microwave, hit 1 minute, and they're done steaming vegetables. And sometimes I have about a half a cup of that. And then once again, completely satisfied with my protein and veggie portion for dinner. And I'm full for the day. I do not snack. And if I do, it's like I said, it's the fruit, half a cup of strawberries, a handful of grapes, maybe a yogurt cup. And I will say one thing, those yogurt cups are probably 3 to 4, maybe even 5 ounces. I can't even finish a full one of those. So that's pretty impressive. I never thought in a million years I couldn't finish one of those, but I can't, but that's okay because I'm not really hungry. So I don't really snack like I used to. Number 5, workouts. Since I was cleared to go back to the gym full-time doing whatever I did before, I do at least 3 to 4 high-intensity interval workouts per week. I'm going to show you guys some screenshots here in just a minute. I also do a cardio workout, maybe 20 minutes, 25 minutes here or there. That's after my high-intensity interval workout. And that's usually done on the elliptical or the treadmill. And I don't run or jog. I kind of just like walk at like a 3-5 pace with maybe a 3 or 4 incline. So I'm definitely still burning a lot of that fat. It's low impact. I also do some cable workouts at Planet Fitness, and that's a lot of fun too. Get those big guns in the picture. It's really cool, and it really is a judgment-free zone. Sometimes. Okay. So lastly, I'm going to wrap this up. Someone had requested, actually there were a few people that requested a stand-up view of when I'm ready, can I stand up and show the crowd what I really look like? Because this is, I think, my 3rd video, and I've been sitting at this chair in all 3 videos, and I have not stood up, and yeah, you guys want to see. So I'm going to do that now. I hope that my phone does not fall, and if it does, I will pick you up. So I'm going to show you what I look like at 250 pounds, and we'll wrap the video up. So push the chair back here. Okay, so this is me at 250 pounds. As you can tell, stomach has gone down. You know, I don't look that bad. The one thing I will say, like, I'm losing a lot of my butt. Not that that's, like, a problem, but it's hard to keep up my 36s when my butt is, like, thinning in the back. So, once again, here's another side view of 250 pounds. Front view, side view, hands on my hip, throwing some attitude and some sass to you guys. So once again, I am JD. This is Reporting Live 34. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can leave them down here in the comment section, and I will probably bring you guys a video sometime in April. So once again, I'm JD. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next month. See you guys.